Russian fighter jets have captured the world's imagination for decades. Their names alone, like MiG, Sukhoi, echo with a sense of power and mystique. From the bustling airshows of Paris to the remote airbases of Asia, these machines are instantly recognizable. They are more than just military hardware, symbols of engineering prowess and national pride. People all over the globe, aviation experts, casual observers, stop and stare when a Russian jet takes to the sky. This global fascination is not a recent phenomenon, it is a legacy built over many years, a story written in the contrails of formidable aircraft. The fame of these jets is built upon incredible performance, raw power, and breathtaking agility. When you see a Sukhoi Su-27 perform the Pugachev's Cobra, it seems to defy the very laws of physics. This ability to do the seemingly impossible leaves a lasting impression and gathers millions of views online. Today, that legend continues. The latest generation, like the Su-57, blends classic design philosophies with cutting-edge technology, keeping Russian jets at the forefront of the global conversation about air power, as powerful and captivating as ever. People are amazed by Russian jets for a very simple reason. They represent a different way of thinking about flight. While many aircraft designs focus purely on stealth or long-range missile combat, Russian engineering emphasizes raw performance and pilot skill. This results in aircraft that are incredibly powerful and uniquely maneuverable. They are built to dominate the sky through sheer will and agility. You don't just see a Russian jet fly, you feel its presence, the thunderous roar, the crushing G-forces in a turn. Their awe also comes from ruggedness. Built for harsh conditions, designed to operate from poorly prepared airstrips and be maintained with basic tools. This durability gives them a tough, brutish character. Robust war machines built to endure and fight. Their distinct aesthetic, the MiG-29's drooping nose, the Su-27's graceful, powerful lines, looks aggressive even at rest. Every curve serves a purpose. The visual identity itself inspires awe. Finally, the pilots. The skill to master these machines and perform signature maneuvers is immense. True mastery that transforms metal into something inspiring worldwide. The human element, courage and expertise, is the final ingredient of awe. The story of Russian jet aviation began in the crucible of World War II. As the conflict ended, Soviet engineers raced to catch up, first steps using captured German engines and designs. Early pioneers, MiG-9, Yakovlev Yak-15, straight-winged subsonic aircraft, a monumental leap from prop planes, yet first-generation tech. The Korean War, first major test. The world saw the MiG-15's potential. This swept-wing fighter became an icon. Deadly against early American jets, it cemented Mikoyan Gurevich's reputation and proved the USSR could build world-class fighters. This era birthed the classic dogfighting jet, built for speed, climb rate, turning ability, shaping Russian design for decades. Cold War advancement accelerated, each Western aircraft met a Soviet response, a technological arms race in the skies. Famous MiGs emerged, MiG-19, MiG-21, MiG-25, built for extreme speed and altitude to counter spy planes. Each model pushed boundaries, refining doctrine toward modern jets. Its resilience, ingenuity, relentless drive for air superiority. From hesitant borrowed tech to aviation powerhouse, this rich history underpins today's reputation. The MiG-29 NATO name Fulcrum burst onto the scene in the 1980s and changed perceptions of Soviet air power. A twin-engine super-maneuverable air superiority fighter, an answer to the F-16 and FA-18. Its agility at low speeds and a helmet-mounted sight let pilots aim by looking, revolutionary at the time. In parallel, Sukhoi developed the Su-27 flanker, larger, long-range air superiority. Stunning to behold with immense lift and maneuverability. At Paris in 1989, the Su-27 performed the Pugachev's Cobra. Western observers were speechless. The flanker became a legend. Together they formed a two-pronged approach. MiG-29 for point defense, Su-27 the long-range champion. Shared DNA, twin engines, twin vertical tails, a lift-adding tunnel between engines. Unmistakably Russian, pinnacle Soviet aerodynamics. Their legacy spawned families, Su-30, Su-33, Su-34, Su-35. Modern flankers among the world's most capable fighters. Game changers that set new standards and cemented Mikoyan and Sukhoi as aviation giants. Icons whose influence still shapes the skies. A defining characteristic is incredible speed and power, a direct result of powerful engines. Russian engines prioritize massive thrust, enabling phenomenal climb and acceleration. You see it at takeoff. They leap into the air, often going vertical almost immediately, a critical combat advantage to dictate engagements. Beyond speed, super maneuverability, controlled maneuvers impossible for conventional aircraft, Cobra, Culbit, enabled by aerodynamics and thrust vectoring. Vectoring nozzles direct thrust to keep control at high angles of attack, giving an edge in close dogfights, pointing nose and weapons fast. Design contributes too. Blended wing body distributes lift across the airframe, a key to agility. Large engine spacing creates a lift-enhancing tunnel. Combined with twin tails and prominent canopy, the look is graceful, yet menacing. While equipped with advanced radars and avionics, they remain pilots' aircraft, responsive controls, rich feedback at the limits. Different from philosophies relying more on automation, these jets are engineered to be flown hard by human experts. A powerful partnership between pilot and machine. Comparing Russian jets to Western, especially US, reveals two philosophies. The West prioritizes stealth and beyond visual range combat. See first, shoot first, before being seen. Russia values maneuverability, speed, and powerful sensors, assuming dogfights remain possible where agility is king. Powerful radars and infrared search and track can find stealth targets by heat without emitting radar. Ruggedness matters. Austere airfields, robust gear, intake protection, field-friendly maintenance, appealing where pristine bases are rare. Western jets assume well-supported bases and infrastructure. Different approaches, neither definitively better. Philosophies are merging. Russia adds stealth in Su-57 and Su-75. The West seeks greater maneuverability. Still, the historic divergence remains a fascinating lens on modern air combat. Win before the fight versus win in the fight, two ways to air superiority. The influence of Russian fighter jets extends far beyond Russia's borders. For decades, they've been major exports, flying across Asia, Africa, South America, and parts of Europe. Countries pick them for cost-effectiveness, rugged design, and fewer political strings attached. Big operators include India and China. India's journey runs from the MiG-21 to the Su-30 MKI, co-developed with International Avionics. China developed the J-11 and J-16 based on the Su-27 airframe, spurring IP complexities and new indigenous designs. Russian engineering influences ideas and airframes worldwide. Other operators include Algeria, Vietnam, Malaysia, Venezuela, and Egypt. For many, a squadron of Su-30s or MiG-29S is the top military asset. Familiar silhouettes shaping regional power balances. These jets echo across the world's skies, a global footprint of Russian might. Small details set them apart, like the MiG-29's green-blue cockpit color, chosen to calm and reduce eye strain after Soviet ergonomic research. Pilot training is rigorous. From basic trainers to advanced jets, countless simulator hours and flights at the edge of the envelope. Signature maneuvers hone missile evasion and dogfight positioning. Ruggedness shows in quirks, like the Su-27's prominent mudguard, a truck-like solution protecting intakes from rocks, mud, and slush, a low-tech idea enabling operations almost anywhere. Aerobatic teams, the Russian Knights on Su-30S/Su-35S, and the Swifts on MiG-29S, hand-picked ambassadors of air power. The legacy isn't static. Russia advances with the fifth-generation Su-57 and the Su-75 concept, adding stealth, AESA radars, and AI assistance. Modernized 4++ gen fleets, Su-35S, MiG-35, pair powerful engines, super maneuverability, and advanced EW at lower cost for many buyers. Strategic necessity and export demand will keep them relevant, rugged reliability, breathtaking agility, and a compelling alternative to Western designs. Sukhoi and Mikoyan will continue to command respect. The awe-inspiring story of Russian fighter jets is far from over. The next chapter is just taking flight.